Hello, beloved listeners. This is Adrienne, and 2020 is at our backs, and out ahead of us is 2021, 2022, 2023, and the rest of the years of our lives. And we made it through something, and I feel very aware that not everyone made it. I'm sure that everyone has their people that they are grieving. Autumn and I are grieving our cousin, Barry Joe, who passed away about a week and a half ago. And we know of so many people who have lost loved ones, both to COVID and to a million other things this year. The grief is overwhelming, and the panic can be overwhelming. The fear can be overwhelming. There's so many huge emotions, and that's not going to stop heading into the new year. We create our relationships with time. We imbue them with meaning, and then we decide which self we're going to bring to each one. So I wanted to offer this practice to you. It is a practice that I learned in somatics, from generative somatics, Spinta Kandawala, my teacher, and so many others. Literally, generative somatics is thick with teachers, and I've been grateful to learn from so many of them. And so many people know this practice and have offered it in different ways. And I just wanted to offer it to you all to join me in centering. Long as the light, wide as the sea, deep as the dirt, I sinner in me, so I can sinner in we. Your center is a place that lives in you, and you know when you have landed there, and you know when you're operating from that place versus when you're operating from a place that is much more reactive and in control of others. Center is a place that you can return to within yourself over and over and over again. And the more you practice centering, right, returning to yourself when you're not activated, when you're not in crisis, when it's not a hyper, distracting or activating moment, the more center will be available to you when those pressures do come, right? It's really, for me, a practice of intentional adaptation, a way that I can say no matter what change comes, I can return to myself and move from that place. So here we go. Sitting, standing, or laying down, notice what is without judgment, without trying to fix yourself. Notice things like your temperature, any tension in your body or pain, or maybe activity, your heart beating, digestion. Notice your clothing on your skin. And notice your mood. How do you feel right now? What's the pace right now? As you drop in and take in that data, you might notice there's places where you're numb. You might notice that your breath feels short and you can't get a deeper one. You might notice that your mind is just so busy you can't even drop into your body, right? Just notice, scan on the top of your head, down through the eyes, ears, nose, jaw, mouth, throat, neck, shoulders, chest, heart, spine, arms, solar plexus and rib cage, your gut, your reproductive organs, your hips, your pelvic floor, all of it wide and together. Keep scanning your thighs, hamstrings, your knees, your calves and shins, your ankles, your feet, your toes, the soles of your feet. Feel yourself. Answer the question, how are you? Notice the sensations, emotions, and moods that make up how you are. Now, we're going to center on purpose. So to begin, let's bring our attention to the center of our being, which on many human bodies is about 2 inches below the belly button, right? The midpoint between the soles of our feet and the tops of our skulls. It can help to place a hand on your lower belly, your pelvic bowl, just under that belly button. You can feel your center in your palm. Let the sensation of your hand bring your attention to center. If you want, you can also bring another hand to your back, the back of your sacrum. Your center is that 360-degree bowl in the middle of your body. And just take your time, let yourself drop to that place. And if you can't quite get there, nothing wrong with that, right? It takes a while sometimes to get to ourselves. Practice, practice, practice. You may have closed your eyes in this initial turning inwards. I invite you to reopen them. Stay in connection with where you are and even who you're with. We center while in touch with the world. We want to be able to feel more of it and more of ourselves alive in it. So from this center, we're going to move ourselves to a centered, purposeful state in 4 dimensions: length, width, depth, and purpose. So first, from center, fill into your length. Feel the sensations of length along your body, and without effort, relax into your full length, your full dignity. This may mean giving more of yourself to gravity, feeling the extension of your relationship with the earth. Sometimes I actually imagine myself extending through the ground, the floor, the dirt, all the way down to the core of the earth. And at the same time, you can imagine yourself relaxing and extending up, as if there was a string inviting your head up to the stars. And you can be sitting here, you can be standing here, but you're extending both up and down. You can raise your shoulders and drop them. Notice the length between your ears and your shoulders and your hips and your knees and your heels. See where you can give yourselves another inch in the vertebra. What can you relax to give yourself more length? There's no puffing up here. This isn't a performance. Our length gives us our dignity. The dignity you are centering in, it's organic, it's yours. It's inherent to you. One of the things that trauma can steal from us is our dignity. So many methods of oppression have led to shrinking and looking down, hunkering in, caving in our chests. Each time we recenter in our full length and dignity, we are reclaiming a small portion of our original selves. Center in your dignity. And from that centered place, we center in our width. Imagine a scroll unfurling from your spine to the outer edges of your being. Feel the sensations of width as your lungs fill with air. Rock right to left, left to right, and notice if you favor one side or the other in your hips and your stance. Find a place that's right between the two. Really feel, center. Feel how comfortable or not comfortable you are with your own width. Do you pull in? Are you tightened? Relax your shoulders, relax your arms, maybe shake them out a little bit. Feel the boundaries along the outer edges of yourself. And if you need to, you can tap them, right? Hug yourself. Really feel those outer edges. Where do you end? Where do the people next to you begin? Your boundaries are a balance between solid and porous. We want to be able to let in that we long to be close to, while keeping a boundary with that which does not need to have access to us. Width is the dimension where we practice taking up space, where we assert that we all have the right to take up space. So feel your right to be here. In this horizontal dimension, this is the dimension of the collective, of connection. Even when we're by ourselves, when we center in our width, we can feel ourselves part of a massive circle of humans longing for each other, longing to be in right relationship. Feel who you are in circle with in this life. If you're in a room with others, look around, take them in, see them in their dignity, see them as a connection to you. We all have the right to be in relationship with others and connected with healthy boundaries. In our dignity and our spacious, balanced connection, we now center in our depth. Within, this means giving more depth. Stop sucking in your gut or your butt. Relax. Feel inside yourself. You are three-dimensional, and there's so much happening in there. Truly miraculous things that you don't even have to attend to. There's a front and a back of your heart, a front and a back to your stomach and every other organ that's functioning inside of you. And feel the sensations on the back of your body, maybe the texture of a shirt, a little wind across your shoulders. At our backs is our history, our lineage, all that came before this moment, both in our own lives and in the long journey of our species, our societies, our landscapes, our planet, our universe. So much has conspired to bring about this particular moment. You may even feel the presence of known and unknown ancestors at your back. Welcome them. And coming through the body, really feel the balance of what's behind and what's right here, and then what's ahead. At our front, you can also notice the sensation of wind on your face, air, clothing on your skin, on your chest. Sometimes I notice the feeling of breath on my upper lip as it leaves my body. Out ahead of us lies the unknown, the mystery, that which we will shape together. Feel the depth of your lifetime and this moment. Center between what is behind and what is ahead. You are here right now. Center in depth. And finally, we center in our purpose. Now, if you've done any kind of somatic work, you probably already have a commitment, right? A declarative statement. I am a commitment to, right? What kind of person you want to be in order to bring about the vision that you hold. But even if you don't have that, what is it you love? What is it you most long for? Whatever vision you have of the future, who is it you must become in order to realize that vision? Feel that as if it is already true. Feel that as if it is already you. Let that love and longing in the center of your being fill you up with your purpose. Feel it all, your length, your width, your depth, and your purpose. And now notice your mood. Right? What emotions are you feeling right now? You don't have to make a long list. What is the essence of it? One or two things that really jump to the top. And we don't center to feel calm or to feel good. We center to feel more. So if you're feeling angry, if you're feeling tender, if you're feeling grief, if you're feeling frustrated, if you're feeling titillated, excited, anticipation, if you're feeling playful, joyful, the entire range is welcome. And even if you're feeling two emotions that seem contradictory, they can all be happening in you. Right? Mood is not the state of our bodies only. It's our emotional state, which our bodies practice and play with. If you're centering with others, share that mood in a word or two. And even if you're alone, say your mood out loud. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. And thank your body for the capacity, once again, to center. As a final offering in the centering practice, is a little centering song that I came up with because I'm me. And I like to sing, and that's how I often do everything. So this is the song that I came up with when I was first learning the centering practice. And I sing it when I'm off balance, when I feel outside myself, when I feel like I'm just going through the motions, just getting by, because I want to reclaim the miraculous potential of every single moment. I don't want to waste it. If I can avoid it, I want to be on point. And that doesn't always mean on path, doesn't mean always working. A lot of times my on purpose looks like relaxing, looks like resting, looks like reflecting. In all of it, even when I'm upset, even when I'm grieving, I want to be centered. I want to bring my purposeful self to that. So here's the centering song. Long as the light, wide as the sea, deep as the dirt, I center in me, so I can center in we. I know that I'm free. We are free. We are free. Long as the light, wide as the sea, deep as the dirt, I center in me, so I can center in we. I know that I'm free. I know that we're free. We are free. Long as the light, wide as the sea, deep as the dirt, I center in me, so I can center in the we. I know that I'm free. I know that we're free. We are free. I know that I'm 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 free. We are free. We are free.